Hey guys, how's it going? San Diego 3-on-1 here. I sound a little stuffy. I don't know what happened. My mom, I think she sprayed perfume and I started sneezing all over the place. So I sneezed like 6 times in a row. Well, I didn't even sneeze. It was like those fake ones, like those fake sneezes that feel real, but then they're like, no, not yet, not yet. Like those. Oh man, that was brutal though. That was brutal. Anyway, so playing some Minecraft today by myself. It's about 9 in the morning. Um, Not that I don't have anyone to play with right now, but I wanted to actually talk about something a little kind of what's going on in my life right now. Fucking spider. Okay. So we got all this stuff. Let's just get everything situated. Need to get food. And I'll kill these spiders. Okay, so what I actually wanted to talk about today was like my position as I guess an adult now, you know? Like I just came out of high school probably less than 2 months ago. So this was my first summer with no schooling or anything. Cuz those of you who don't know me, my previous summers I did actually take schooling. Like I had some sort of schooling. It was a program called prep, which is a college kind of encouraging program. It's supposed to like want you to pursue a college career. And not that I don't want to, just I don't want to right now. You know, I'm kind of in this attitude where I want to kind of go my own direction right now. So, but anyway, that's besides the point. So I wanted to talk about me being, I guess, in the adult world now. It's a little bit. It's not hard to grasp. It's just hard to become accustomed to because the people around you see you as an adult now, or they want to see you as an adult because, like my parents, for instance, they look at me, and honestly, in their eyes, I come home, or rather, I wake up, and I do nothing. And I completely see where they're coming from because they don't know that I make videos and I spend like 8 hours a day editing, producing, uploading, doing all that stuff. They don't know that I do any of that, and that's my fault because I don't want to tell them. But you know what? That's okay with me. I'm fine with that. And recently, um, I've been trying to find a job or whatever. Now I haven't been trying as hard as I could. I think maybe I don't know. I feel like my effort has been kind of not little, but I've been trying, you know. And no one's hiring right now this summer. I don't know why, but nobody's fucking hiring. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up, or I kind of want to just jump into any sort of job right now for experience, and I think I will end up applying at a Pizza Hut where Robert's brother works, cause his brother's someone that I grew up with, so he's pretty cool. We get along as long as we don't fuck with each other, you know. But yeah, that respect is there, so I feel like it'd be a good working environment or whatever. Um, but yeah, so in their eyes, I do nothing, so that's totally cool, man. And I don't know if there's any of you that are my age. I know the only person that I actually am friends with that's close to my age is a Michael that I still talk to. I still talk to Isaac, but not as much. We don't game or anything, so. And then Isaac's doing his own thing with Erica. He's got a girlfriend, you know. Once a guy gets a girlfriend, I guess it's no holds bars, you know. Just fucking hoes before bros. That's the rule of life, honestly. If anybody if anybody tells you otherwise, their ideas or their minds in the right spot. But it's hard to follow the bros before hoes. I mean, I follow it, but not everyone around you does, and you can't expect them to. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. It's surreal now because it's like I didn't I didn't like prepare myself for it. I knew it was coming. And okay, so let's talk about, I guess, the origin of my gamer tag, San Diego 3-on-1. So I was born in San Diego on March 11th, which is where the 311 comes from. And I managed to, can I cook this? No. And so my parents moved back to San Antonio, which is where I live now, San Antonio, Texas. I'm a Texan, born and raised, I guess. And whoa, squid orgy, come here. We having a party? Yeah. Anyway, so I was born in San Diego on March 11th, the 311, 1994. I'm 18 years old. Yeah, I just got out of high school. So, and right around, it was probably like 5th grade or 4th grade when I decided that I wanted to go back and live in San Diego. It was like this calling I had. It felt like it was a strong feeling, you know. It was more of a want than a need, but I wanted to live in California. So that's what I used my gamer tag as. I was like, well, because while I was making it, I didn't really know what I wanted to put, and I had tried a lot of things. I know I don't remember exactly what I put, but I had put a lot of things just to like kind of trying to figure out a name. I was like, no, that sounds stupid. That sounds too corny. That sounds kind of dumb, you know. And anyway, so eventually I came to San Diego, and then I put 311 because at the time I had been using like a Daniel V 311 as my like username for my accounts or whatever. And that's what my Minecraft account is. It's Daniel V 311. I wish I could change it, but I don't think I can. Maybe when I get rich, I can just buy a new account. Anyway, so yeah, that's where my name comes from. Is I wanted to move to San Diego to San Diego after I got out of high school, and I'm talking about I wanted to leave like the next day. Now, I didn't have a bad like school experience or anything. I had friends. I could talk to people and deal with people, whatever, you know, make friends, whatever. But I've always been pretty I've always been a little bit off the beaten path, I guess. I like to write. I like to create. I'm very creative, I guess. That's where this whole thing comes from. That's why I enjoy Minecraft. That's why I enjoy making videos. I enjoy having you guys comment and post on it or whatever. But anyway, so right out of high school, it hit me that, oh shit, it's here, and I have no money. I have no way of actually getting to California, and my parents didn't want me to move there. They didn't think it was a good idea, and I was like, yeah, I want to move to California, da da da. And then when the time came, it was kind of like, okay, well now what? You know, am I just gonna go? How am I gonna get there? So as of right now, the idea, the dream, whatever you want to call it, is on hold because I have no money. So I'm trying to get a job. Hopefully I can settle down, get my feet on the ground right now, because honestly I'm just floating around here, just not really doing much. Well, I do the videos now because I have a lot of time, but yeah, so it's surreal though. You get out of school and you kind of don't know what to do. And for those of you who are still in school, like going to middle school, or you're going to barely starting high school, whatever, enjoy it. That's all I can say. I didn't really enjoy it. I've never liked school, honestly, but that's just me. And I wish I would have taken more little risks, I guess, more risks in life. But I only dated one girl, which was it was fun. I don't really have any like huge regrets about it, so that wasn't too bad. That was kind of more of the most entertaining part of my life. But yeah, so maybe I'll save that for another video, those stories or whatever. But yeah, so just enjoy your time in school, man. Honestly, I wish I was back in high school right now. I'll say it and I won't regret it. I know I'm going back on like years and years of just, I'm ready to get out of school. But once you get out of school and you have nothing left to do and you're not going to go to college, if you're going to college, that's great. You'll be fine. But if you're not like me, I wanted to take the fall semester off, which is basically from August to January, then you have nothing to do. You're kind of just, you need to get a job, money, and then you start going around doing whatever. So, God, these fish are not biting. There we go. Hey, ice. So yeah, I'm trying, nigga. Oh, no. So I'm trying to get a job, and then you ask about, like, it starts getting complicated once you, why did I start doing this YouTube thing and all that. It's like, we can go into the fact that I just wanted to make videos, and then you ask, well, why did you want to make videos? And then you start getting into like psychology and like all this weird stuff, because the guys around me, the guys that I have surrounded myself with, like Michael, Isaac, Robert, Isaiah, all these people, it's like, I've never had the best relationship with my dad, and I'll be totally honest with that. This video is going in a really weird direction. Anyway, so I've never had the best relationship with my dad. We've fought in the past physically, and of course vocally, verbally, whatever. We've yelled. It's never been fist fighting, but it's been like really hard shoving against walls and shit. Anyway, so it got to a point where I would just, like, as soon as I got a car, I got a car for, I want to say it wasn't my birthday, because it was after my birthday. Or maybe it was before, I don't know. But it wasn't for my birthday. Anyway, so oh, there's fucking shit out here. I'm completely just oblivious to the fact that there's like creatures who want to destroy me out here. So I got a car, and all of a sudden I could drive. The whole world was actually like, I could reach the entire world now, you know. I could go somewhere and not have to beg my mom to take me to a place. I could just go. So I would fly with my dad at this time still, and then I, instead of yelling back or anything, I would just walk out. I would just walk out, get up and leave. Even if it was like 2 in the morning, I'd get up and I'd fucking just drive away. You know, like, I wouldn't like go anywhere like special or anything. I would just kind of just drive till I got tired and went home. And he kind of knew to kind of step back a little bit just to let me have my space. Cause my dad's not a bad person. He's had his share of difficulties, I guess, as we all have. But anyway, so I've never had the best relationship with my dad. I know Isaiah hasn't either. I'll let them tell their stories. Michael hasn't. I know Robert's dad is his dad's a great guy, but his dad has had his share of problems that have kind of impacted his family in a negative way. That's true. Now I'll let them share their own problems or whatever, but yeah, so we share this kind of common bond. And Isaac, his dad's very protective, right? His dad's a great guy. His dad's very nice, very sympathetic, but his dad's very I want to say oblivious to the fact that he's a kid, but just, I don't know, it doesn't give him enough slack or something. I don't know, because Isaac is worse than I am as far as like not fighting or anything, but just what he does. It's just the stuff he does. He's kind of he's like an outlaw. So anyway, so that's pretty much, that's the TERDnation right there that I'm describing. All these guys, we're all bonded by this fact that we have our difficulties, and it's like we come to each other for like advice and stuff on girls or anything, because we don't have anybody to talk to it about. It's just us. So I don't know if you guys see the same relationship I'm seeing here. Like, I don't know, it's psychology stuff that you don't really think to look at, but oh, I can sleep. I didn't even know. Yeah, so it's whatever though. I wanted to make a video a while back on why it is that I gamed. And I thought about it for a little while, you know, like what I was gonna say in the video, what was gonna come out or whatever, and I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna leave room there for just anything to spill out, and then I'm also gonna have a few points or whatever. So I guess I'll kind of touch that here. I'll touch base with that subject in this video. Let's see. why I got into gaming. So, for the basic story, my sister. Okay, no. I had a Game Boy Advance. No, I had a Game Boy Color. Back in the day when Game Boy Colors were cool. And I had Donkey Kong and Super Mario Bros. And some other stuff. Anyway, so, me and my sister both had one. My aunt Josie had actually bought them for us, I think, for Christmas or something. So we had those Game Boys. I think at the time they cost like $60 each, which was expensive at the time for gaming, you know. So then after that, the Xbox came out, which my dad at the time was kind of into gaming. He's the one who actually showed me Counter-Strike, which if you guys don't know what Counter-Strike is, go ahead and look up some videos. Anyway, so Counter-Strike is an FPS, which kind of started Call of Duty and other cool games that have like the same ideas. They're based around the same idea palette. Anyway, so I had an Xbox at that point. We traded in our Game Boy Colors for an Xbox, and now the whole family had an Xbox. So we got Halo 1 at the time, which had made its debut that year for the Xbox. And it was like, wow, this game is the game of the year, this game's awesome, whatever. And it turns out that game would be like one of the greatest games of all time. So we played that game. I played it. I was very entertained. Oh, you mother. Oh my God. Wow. Do you see that? I'm just trying to fish. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to fish. I don't even remember where I was at. Do you? Over there, bastard. I'm trying to tell a story here. God damn it. Anyway, guys, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, my guts are all over the place. Wow. What a weenie move. You suck. Give me my shit. Who else jumped in here? Anyway, guys, so back to the story. We got an Xbox, we got Halo, and that's where the gaming started, right there on Halo, because I would come home and play the campaign over and over and over and over and over again until my freaking thumbs would bleed. Not literally, but just for the sake of the dramatic effect. So I got Halo, and then after the Xbox 360 came out, we didn't buy that. So for a while, it was probably like a good 3, 4, or 5 years that I didn't have a console until when was it? It was February 2 years ago. February 2 years ago, because Black Ops came out. What is it, like 2010 or something? No, it was 2010 November. And then you got 2011 November was Modern Warfare 3, and then 2012 November is this one. So it was like a year and a half ago or something, I don't know. But yeah, it was Christmas. It was February that year, right after Christmas. And Isaac, okay, look. It was the day after Christmas where this now I'm talking about. So day after Christmas, I went to Isaac's house, or it was Christmas, I don't remember. But it was right in that little frame of 2 days right there. So I went to Isaac's house, and he had gotten a PS3, right? And his parents got him Call of Duty Black Ops. And I played that game. I had never played a Call of Duty game before. The only FPS that I played was Counter-Strike and Halo 1 and 2. And I had never played online ever. So I didn't know what the online experience was. I didn't realize how fun it could be. So just prepare yourselves for this next story. So I got I played Call of Duty, right? The day after Christmas or the day of Christmas, I don't really remember. And I played until I was level 20 that first day at his house on second player. And I had unlocked my FAMAS. I got all this stuff. Now, at the time, I didn't know any of the names of the guns or anything. He didn't either, because he didn't really game either. That was his first. It wasn't his first console, but he didn't play any like FPS online stuff. So that experience was pretty surreal. So I went home and I was like, what the fuck? I really want this game. Oh my God, I've never wanted a game so much in my life, right? I really wanted that game. So so what I did was I brought it up to my parents, and I started begging my sister, and my sister being the nice person that she is. God, I'm talking too fast. Being the nice person that she is, she went out and she bought me probably about it was February. Yeah, it was around February that she bought me a headset. She bought me Call of Duty Black Ops, and she bought me 2 controllers for an Xbox that she wanted to buy me. And all this together without the Xbox was like $200. I was like, oh my god, where'd you get all this money from? I'm not even gonna ask. So I was all excited right now. Now what happened? Okay, so I wanted to play on Xbox because that's the console that I had grown up with, right? I had an Xbox, but turns out the Xboxes were sold out all across the entire city where I'm from, San Antonio. They had none in stock at Best Buy, which was kind of BS, but I guess it was destiny in the end. So I ended up going with the PS3. We returned the headset and we got another PS3 headset. We got PS3 controllers and we got Black Ops for PS3 because I hadn't opened up the game yet because I'm a smarty pants. And turns out at the time I didn't know that you couldn't game with PS3 people on an Xbox. And the reason I wanted Black Ops was so me and Isaac could play together. That's the reason I wanted to game, so I could game with my friend, you know? A friend that I've known for like, what is it, like 7 or 8 years now? And so Destiny chose me to get an Xbox. That was fate, I guess. Or a PS3. Oh god, fuck Xbox. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't mind Xbox all that much. I am a little biased now, but anyway. So I got the PS3 and I had Black Ops. That was my Black Ops endeavor. Okay, now what I forgot to mention, before I bought a PS3 and played Black Ops in my own house, I had watched 2 months worth of Black Ops videos. And I'm talking about, like, I knew the maps already. I knew the guns. I knew where to go, what to do, what not to do. And I had never played this game. I played it like twice at Isaac's house, and that was it, honestly. And I was when I got on, I think I started steady with like a 1 KD, which was fantastic for me. And so I played around a 1 KD there for a while, and then I started getting actually really good at the game, where I could win any free-for-all that I went into, and I could win TDM by myself, right? God, this is a long video. Anyway, so I got really good at Black Ops, and my KD at the time, I remember playing with Michael, it was probably about 1.2. And obviously that's not that great, but that's better. Like, if you wanted to have a team of good players, 1.2 wouldn't be bad. I don't mind 1.2 when I scout for players or whatever, because 1.2 means that you can play the objective and handle your own at the same time. I like that combination. Now, if you're having a 2 or 3, then that just means you're a kill whore. But 1.3, 1.5, 1.8, anywhere near there is good to have. Anyway, so that's just a little fun fact if you guys are looking for recruitment. So, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so going to Michael, how I met Michael. I had met Michael previously through Isaac at his house a while back. Not at Michael's house, at Isaac's house. And we hung out for a few hours or whatever. I didn't really know him. Isaac knew him through church. I didn't know him, so I just kind of was like there, just, yeah, we talked for a little while. He was a funny guy. Because Michael's hilarious, in case you guys don't know. Michael make me laugh all fucking day. So, yeah, so Isaac started talking to Michael through the PS3 after me and Isaac had already been gaming for a while. Isaac was like, here, Mike has a PS3 too, so he wants to kind of play with us. So he played with us, and at the time, Michael didn't have a mic. Me and Isaac did, so Michael... Fuck you, creeper. Play that shit right now. I'm not fucking with you. I only have... Oh, okay. I only got 5 fish this whole time. What the hell? I'm not really doing anything. I'm just talking. I'm not even focusing. But so Michael didn't have a mic, and we would just game together. And Michael was really good. Michael at the time was at like a 1.5, and that to me was amazing. I was like, oh my god, this guy's got a 1.5 KD. This guy's so much better than I am, right? And when we actually played with Michael for the first few games or the first few weeks or whatever, it was like he would dominate the scoreboard, and I was like, what the hell? Why is this guy so good? And for those of you that don't really know me as like an individual, I'm very competitive, and I want to be the best in my little group of friends. Now, not necessarily in the world or anything, but like in my group of friends, I want to be the boss. I want to be the leader. I want my scores to speak for themselves. So Michael would always freaking dominate these scoreboards, and it wouldn't piss me off more as it would kind of just put me in this frame of mind like I have to do better. So I started playing a lot by myself. When I first got the game, right around when I met Michael, I probably met him around March or late February of 2010, or no, 2011, and so I'd go home as soon as school was out. It was my junior year, I would play that game for 6 hours a day. I'd come home, play that game 6 hours, just boom, just game after game after game after game. I never got tired of it too. It was awesome, and I wish I could relive those days, honestly, because right now I'm so fed up with that game. Anyway, so Michael, it started getting to the point where I was right on par with Michael. I could score as high as him, if not higher, a lot of the time. So eventually it got to the point where I passed him up, whatever, and eventually he got a mic, right? And so we started talking, and then Isaac got a job. So he wasn't able to game with us as much. So me and Michael decided that we would game on our own or whatever, we'd get to know each other a little bit, and we did. So now we're really good friends. He's a great friend of mine. He's one of my best friends. So, and now I'm awesome at Call of Duty. But anyway, no, but yeah. So that's how that friendship grew. God, I can't fucking talk right now. That's how that friendship grew through Call of Duty. It's weird. Like, I wouldn't be friends with Michael in person, because yeah, we hang out and stuff now, but we wouldn't have begun to know each other at all had it not been for Call of Duty. So why do I game? I guess it's I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy meeting people, doing all that. Anyway, so next story. Wait, is that the end of that one? Yeah, I started gaming with Michael, and Isaac started working, and Isaac doesn't game as much anymore. And then I got better than Michael for a time. I think Michael's better than me now, honestly. I think he tries a lot harder than I do. But anyway, so we played Call of Duty for Black Ops for 2 years. Awesome. Okay, anyway. So now let's go to Robert. Robert, as a lot of you know, is my cousin. He is a cousin on my dad's side. I grew up with him and his brother, his older brother. His older brother is about, I want to say, a year or two older than I am. I think he's 2, actually. 2 years older than I am. He's going to be 20 soon. If not, he's already 20, but I'm the big 2-0. Anyway, so me and his brother, we grew up a lot together. And Robert was there, but I was never as, I guess, in touch with Robert as I was with his brother. Me and his brother would hang out a lot, play a lot of games and stuff, whatever. His brother was real into gaming too. So was Robert, because his parents would buy him all the new games and the consoles and stuff. And my parents were never like, oh, let's buy all those new games. Da, da, da. No, my parents wanted to save their money for other stuff, because we had it hard at the time too. So did his parents. Our family's never been one to have a lot of money, and I'm talking about our family in general, like everybody. So no one in our family has had a ton of money. It's just like what you choose to spend your money on or whatever. But so my parents didn't choose to buy video games or anything for us, except for the one time the Xbox. That was pretty much it. And then my sister bought me the PS3 with her money, her scholarship money that she had gotten, whatever. Anyway, so continuing on. Yeah, I grew up with his brother. We would go to our aunt's house. Our aunt's her name's Aunt Josie. She's infamous in my life. I love her so much. And his grandma was my aunt's sister. So Aunt Josie is both of our aunts, but my Aunt Dell, her name's Adele, but I call her Dell or Aunt Dell, is his grandma. So he calls her Grandma Dell, and I call her Aunt Dell. And they live right next door to each other, which was really cool. So his mom would go to work, right, and his dad would go to work, and their parents for the summer or whatever would leave him there to be babysat by their grandma, right? And it was that simple of an idea. So my mom at the time didn't have a job. She didn't work. She was a house mom. She wanted to focus on the kids and stuff. So that was me and my sister. So during the summer, we would go to my Aunt Josie's house, which is right next door, right? So Robert and Frankie, which is his older brother, Robert and Frankie being right next door, we would like make contact with each other. We'd play around in the yard and stuff. We'd do all kinds of stuff. We'd play basketball. We'd play dodgeball in the freaking with rocks and shit. We would play dodgeball with rocks. That was brutal. Anyway, I don't think he remembers that, but we did. We played dodgeball with rocks, and then we played it with balls too. But anyway, so it got to a point. Our family started growing up. You know, as all families do, we started growing apart or whatever. Kids started getting older. I became older. I was probably like 16, 17 years old when we started talking again. But in that point, everybody started getting older. I'm talking about cousins, other cousins that y'all don't need to know about or anything, but other family members that wouldn't make contact with each other anymore simply because they started college or they started high school and they were not talking as much, whatever. You know, everybody goes through their phases. Everybody chooses a little clique or whatever. And kids make friends at school and they don't have time for family anymore. It's as simple as that. And that's nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's a part of life or whatever. But anyway, so we started drifting apart. Our families, we didn't go over to my aunt's house during the summer anymore. I don't know if Robert was still babysat over there. I have no idea. I don't know what happened in that brief amount of time. That it was a span of probably that 3 or 4 years that I didn't game. That was probably when it started, because during Christmas we would have this kind of get together where everybody would go to one house, which was my aunt's house, my Aunt Josie's. Everybody would go to her house, and she has a real small house. It's kind of like a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's a real small house, but it's real cozy. It's real warm in there. You know, it's a nice place to be, and so we'd all go there because she is my great aunt. So she has 2 generations of nephews and whatever. She didn't have any kids, but she has generations of nephews and stuff. Nephews, nieces, whatever, right? So she's got like 2 generations of people coming to her house every year for Christmas and Easter and Halloween and everything. You know, we'd all do that for years and years until I was about 15 or 16. Like I said, everybody started doing their own thing, and for Christmas it was only me and my family that would go over, and that was it. And I think Robert would go over too, but not at the same time as we did. You know, like not everything was planned out like it was every other year. They'd go by, but we'd go by for maybe like 2 hours and then leave, you know, and then go home and do our own thing. But anyway, so we had a 3 or 4 year falling out kind of thing with our family. Me and Frankie didn't really talk. Frankie got older, you know, he got older. I was barely becoming a teenager when he was kind of leaving his little teenage state. He was in high school already. I was in middle school. So once you get in middle school, and let's say you have like a brother that's let's say you have a brother that's 16 and you're 14. You're in 8th grade and he's a sophomore in high school now, or a freshman, I don't know, whatever. But that 1 or 2 years can really separate, son of a bitch, separate 2 people. It's like that age difference matters because of school, you know, like that 1 or 2 years means you're on a lower level. You are on a lower status level, and that's what it is. So we stopped talking. I guess as the term goes, he became too cool for me, and that's not like like backlash or anything. That's like what it's actually like, what it is. You know, he got older, and yeah, he got too cool for me. That's what it is. I've done that with my cousins too. I got older, and I kind of didn't want to talk to them because they were young, and I thought they were annoying and whatever. You know, that's the way it is. So whether or not he saw me as annoying, I'm not saying that, but he grew up. You know, he kind of outgrew me for a time being. So, Robert, my dad started talking to Robert again. He started talking to Robert again. Not well, he didn't talk to Robert. He talked to his dad, my Uncle Frank, which is Frankie and Robert's dad. Frankie is Frank Jr. So, get that straight. God, this story's complicated. Okay, so, my parents started talking to my Uncle Frank again. Robert's was going through kind of a family kind of spat or whatever. You know, every family has those little rough patches. His parents were fighting, whatever, you know. So I started going to the gym with his dad, right? It turns out me and his dad started working out and stuff. We'd go to the gym. He'd come pick me up. It was my junior year of high school, and it was that summer going into my senior year, or going into my senior year, we'd go to the gym or whatever. Because his dad wanted to work out and stuff, you know, yeah. So he'd come pick me up. He didn't want to work out alone. And I was about that age that I actually wanted to start working out and stuff. So I did, and I toned up pretty nicely. And it ended up being a span of about 3 months, 3 or 4 months that we would go work out. And Robert would occasionally tag along. And at the time, I hadn't talked to Robert in a while. It's probably, like I said, 3 or 4 years, so I hadn't really talked to him, you know? We hadn't hung out or anything. I'd probably seen him, but I didn't really, you know, like, yeah. So right around that time, I was still obsessed with Call of Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops was my life. I needed to be good at that game. And I became good or whatever. So I think at the time, my KD was 1.5 when I met Robert. So we have a progression there of about, what is it, 0.3 stats there. And Robert at the time, I remember, he was under 1 KD. He was either underneath 1 or he was right at 1. It was right around there because he was good, but he didn't have a team to play with, you know. He played by himself. He didn't have anyone to play with. And so what happened next? I'm trying to think. Hang on, I don't know what I'm going to say next. I'm eating fish real quick because I'm starving. Okay, so what happened next? He came over to my house one day. And I happened to be in my garage playing Call of Duty because I had moved all the stuff out of my room and brought it to my garage because apparently I was being too loud at my house. So they made me move into the garage move my gaming stuff. So when I'd game, I'd play in the garage, and it was hot, and I'd get sweaty or whatever. Anyway, so Robert came by, and his dad came by, and my dad happened to be in the garage because that's like his studio kind of thing. He paints and stuff, so he was painting while I was playing Call of Duty. And at the time, I don't think I was cussing yet, but, well, not in the game anyway, not like profusely as I am now. So, let's see. God, it's freaking hot in my room now. Jesus. So what happens next? I'm thinking, wait. Right. So Robert and his dad come by, and his dad's like, hey, do you want to start working out with me or whatever? I'm going to start going to the gym, and the gym's right next to your house. I can come pick you up on the way or whatever. Da, 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 da. So I say, yeah. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'd be down to go work out at the gym. Yeah, da, da. And Robert is there, and I go back and I show him my little corner, my little Call of Duty corner. And I let him play a little bit, and he played Kowloon, or I played Kowloon, I remember, because I wanted to do good in front of him. I was like, hey, if I do good, then I'm going to be awesome, you know, like, I'm going to show him how good I am. So, I didn't do bad. I was like, oh, but I didn't have a great game or whatever. I was kind of average game, but I didn't dominate like I wanted to. So, we need to get wood. Hang on. Get wood for real. For real, we need to get wood. I didn't do that good the first game. Then Robert played. He didn't do bad either. He didn't go negative or anything. I don't think. If he did, then shame on you, Robert. But so, oh god damn it! I need to fucking do this shit. These sticks. My sticks are probably over there somewhere. Fucking died earlier. So Robert didn't do that good. He didn't do that bad. But that's what kind of sparked, hey, let's game together, you know? He, oh my god, I have one cobblestone. Oh. Fuck you. I'm sorry, guys. I need to go get some fucking cobblestone because this is bullshit. So, anyway, that sparked the whole, like, let's start gaming again or whatever. And at the time, I don't know if he had a mic. Oh, he did. Oh, he didn't have a mic. He got a Bluetooth. Did I forget to mention that Michael got a mic eventually? When we started gaming, he ended up getting a $10 Bluetooth, which he used until he got, like, this nicer headset. Well, he got a headset in case you guys were like, how'd you guys start talking or whatever? Well, that's how we started talking. Okay, so, Robert managed to get his hands on his dad's Bluetooth because he didn't have a, the fuck? He didn't have a headset to talk to because he didn't know he could hook up his Bluetooth to it because he didn't really game online all that much either, I guess. Anyway, so he begins to start playing with me, and Michael was still there. We were gaming together still every day because that was fucking awesome. He didn't have a job at the time either, but what he would do, oh, when I first met him, he was still going to high school. He was in his senior year of high school. And then that next year he graduated, and then he started going to Northwest Vista, and then he got a job, so he doesn't game as much anymore now. But anyway, so Robert and me and Michael became buddies, gaming buddies, and me and Robert once again reignited our family bond. So we started talking again or whatever, and turns out Robert's actually very shy. I didn't realize how quiet he was. So we got Robert out of his shell a little bit. He started talking more. Like at first with Michael, he didn't really talk all that much, but he got to know Michael a little bit more. Michael's a real kind of warm individual, so he was able to kind of wrap around him like a Cinnabon, like a cinnamon roll on a warm Saturday evening. So Robert started talking, we started making jokes. We all had a good time every freaking night, right? All day we'd just play that game and have a great time. We loved each other. We're like brothers. So, what else? So I think I started gaming less. I don't know what happened. I think I started focusing on school more or something because my grades were dropping like dramatically. Oh, hang on, I gotta fix myself. And when I wouldn't game, Michael and Robert would game, and they actually became pretty good friends too. And I don't know how to wrap this one up without going to like the now. But okay, so let's tie this in. So Robert and Michael started gaming, and then I started gaming more. I got done with high school, and my senior year, I kind of didn't really give a shit about school. I'll be totally honest. I was so fed up with school. I was just tired of all the BS that they made you do. Just like, you want me to read 400 pages of this book so I can take one test. And you're telling me that if I don't pass that test that I'm going to pass anyway? Okay, well let me just guess on the test because you know what? I don't give a shit about getting an A at all. And that was kind of my mentality. But you know what? That's fine now. I don't regret it. I kind of wish I enjoyed school more, you know? Anyway, so back to the thing, enjoy school. But so me and Robert and Michael started gaming together. It was all of us. Isaac at this time was still around. He's still my friend now, but he just doesn't game as much, and I don't game as much now anymore either. But back in the day. So Michael, me, Robert, gaming, and eventually it got to a point where Michael got a job. It was when Michael really got a job that I started playing with just Robert. So I don't remember when this was. It was probably late senior year, so about March June or July. Anywhere between those 3 months is when Michael got that job. I don't remember. I could be totally wrong. He was working at Target for a little while, and then he got a job at this little restaurant or whatever. So me and Robert would game by ourselves without Michael, and then we'd wait for Michael to get home. Yeah, Michael, Tom, yeah, we loved Michael. And so we would do that with Michael. We'd wait for him to get home, like an older brother or something, you know, like let's wait for Michael. And we'd game all day till Michael got on, and then we'd explain to him what happened and why I was so upset. God, I'm so pissed off, Michael. This fucker, this guy's cheating and skin bullshit. So yeah. And right now, and occasionally along the way, we've had a few other friends that we would play with. There was maybe 2 or 3 regulars that we had picked up, but we don't talk to anymore. Just because, you know, people grow up and do their own things. That's what happens. The friends that we stopped playing with, it was because they stopped playing Call of Duty. They stopped playing Black Ops, or in more recent cases, they started playing Modern Warfare 3. Well, let's talk about Isaiah. I guess I'm not done. I need one more. Isaiah is kind of the last person I met recently. Oh, and then there's James too, but they're kind of the similar story. So I met James before I met Isaiah. So let's see. So me, Robert, and Michael are all gaming. James occasionally. Oh no! Wait, did I meet Isaiah first? I don't know. Okay, so James occasionally would play with us. Not all the time. He could play with us because Call of Duty wasn't really his thing. It's still not. He doesn't really play that much. He doesn't play at all, actually. And I'm just kidding. Oh, I needed to get wood. Did I make an axe? Did I make an axe? Where's my axe? I never made an axe. I've done nothing productive this entire time except just like walk around. It's hard to play and commentate at the same time. Clay. Well, I saw that earlier. I didn't say it though. But okay, so James would play with us occasionally. He got a mic. We started talking. It wasn't really as romantic of a story, I guess. But so yeah, that was James, and then Isaiah was actually Robert's friend as well. I think Robert can actually tell the stories of Isaiah and James way better than he can. Than I can tell him, because he played with them more than I did at the time. So James and Isaiah I played zombies once or twice with Robert. He was like, yeah, I got this friend, he wants to play zombies. I was like, alright, well, Michael's at work, let's go play some zombies then with your ridiculous friend. So Isaiah had a mic. I think I would mute him or something. I didn't really give a shit about him. I was like, I don't fucking give a shit about this kid. This kid wants to fight. So we played zombies once or twice, and then he stopped playing because he added me as a friend. And then he stopped playing for maybe like 3 months or something. So I deleted him eventually. You know, I was like, well, this kid's not getting on anymore, and I didn't really know him or anything. So okay, well, bye bye. So I deleted him off of my friends list. And then he started playing again. I don't know what happened or whatever. I didn't really ask. I didn't give a shit. But he started playing again. And he started tagging along with us in our little TERDnation group. So, fucking dog, get out of my ear. So that's Isaiah. Isaiah just kind of, we play now together. He plays Minecraft occasionally, but right now he can't. So, that's why he's not in these videos. But, Isaiah, James. We could talk about Jeffrey, who's very, very recent. He's like a fresh addition. So, Jeffrey was in the last Minecraft video, I think. Yeah, the last one from this one. And he was 11 years old when we met him. We met him through Black Ops, as we meet everybody. He was 11 years old. He didn't have a mic, I don't think. I think he just added me. And I'm not like an aggressive person where I'll be like, no, fuck you, I'm not adding you. Well, now I am, but at the time I wasn't. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll add you. And he backed out and he joined our lobby or whatever. And he didn't have a mic at the time. He was 11 years old. And we would just game with him. And he was actually really good for an 11-year-old. I've never seen an 11-year-old be that good. Ever in my life. So, so I was very impressed with this 11-year-old kid who could fucking snipe my asshole dry. And wait, really, I don't have it. Okay. So he would quick scope with us, whatever. I got better with sniping because of him, honestly, because he was actually a challenge, whereas Michael and Robert sucked. So I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But you guys honestly weren't that. Jeffrey is fucking awesome. So you know what? Suck my dick. So Jeffrey, we would play with him. He became part of the team. It's kind of like my little brother, just like Michael and everybody else is my like brother. You know, like Robert's like my brother pretty much. That's how I feel about him. Oh my God, there's so many. What the hell? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. D. Anyway, so we met Jeffrey. Then he put on a mic, and I was like, so it's hard to get kids that you don't know to talk to you. You know, like it's hard to get them to actually open up a little bit, because kids are kind of like, if you're not their age, then they really don't want to say anything. But they'll play with you. They just don't want to say anything. So Jeffrey was 11. He was, I think, the youngest person I had met on Call of Duty as far as like picking him up and actually playing with him. He was kind of slow at first. Not slow, just like game-wise. Just oh, come on. No, not yet. Just slow, like he didn't really talk all that much. And eventually he did put on his mic and started talking a little bit. We got him to open up. I asked him a lot of questions, because if I don't ask him anything, then he won't talk. So I started asking him all these questions, like where's he from, what's his name, whatever. And so I started calling him by his name and stuff. We got to know each other a little bit. And he was pretty cool. So, anything else about Jeffrey? Got to open up. He got to know Michael, me and Michael a little bit. He doesn't really talk to Robert all that much. Fucking, what are you going? He doesn't talk to Robert too much. They don't really game together. It's mostly me and Jeffrey that game together, and then Michael whenever he's there. Anyway, so Jeffrey. I think that's honestly it, guys. That's all the people that I game with right now. Jeffrey now plays Minecraft, but he plays it like illegally. Not illegally, but he kind of like in a way that he doesn't pay for it, because I turned the online mode off, so he doesn't have to pay for it, and he can play online with us. Like, he can join the server or whatever. But his name appears as player. He doesn't have an actual account name or skin or anything, so I didn't do anything productive at all in this stupid thing. So yeah, Jeffrey played Minecraft with me now. He plays Minecraft with me. He learned how to Skype. He didn't know how to do any of that. He learned how to use LogMe and Hamachi. Damn it. Yeah, he's coming along real well. He's like a prodigy. No, but yeah, so that's Jeffrey. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything? I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about like a real world, right? That's what I was talking about. Like being in the adult world. Interesting. Okay, so that seems to be about it, guys. This was a long video, right? I'm thinking, who else? Isaiah, James, Michael, Robert, Isaac, myself, Jeffrey. Yeah, so... Oh, okay, update story to tie into it now. Robert's internet was down. That's why we haven't been playing Call of Duty or anything. I haven't recorded anything with that. Michael just works, and honestly, we don't feel like playing Call of Duty. So, it's me and Michael again the way it was way back in the day. It's kind of like, it's just like a huge runaround again. It's just me and Michael now, so. Jeffrey's PS3 broke. I'm pretty sure what happened was the fan went out because he kept saying that it was overheating. And so now we play Minecraft more often than we did because, well, now he doesn't have anything else to do, so. Yeah. That's it, guys. the whole YouTube thing was originally supposed to start with me, Isaac, and Michael. But neither of them got a PS3 or got an HD PVR. Isaac got one, right? But I at the time I wasn't able to pull up any money to buy one, because for those of you who don't know, they cost $200, and that's on top of having to download Sony Vegas Pro to edit all the stuff and everything. So you got to do all this stuff along with it, but not to discourage anybody. I'm lagging. So we were supposed to do it. We were like, yeah, let's start a channel. We'll name it IJL Embassy. IJL Embassy. Oh my god, I gotta do like the history of Turd now. Oh, this is gonna be a long video. So how long have I been talking? Oh my god, like 30 minutes? I don't even know. I lost track of time. So we wanted to start a channel. We called it IJL Embassy, just because embassy in itself kind of envisioned this bigger, I guess, it wasn't just one person. It was a company of people, you know? Like, it was me, Isaac, and Michael, and we wanted it to actually be pretty cool. And nobody really jumped on the train except me, so right now I'm the only one recording and doing stuff, like I've said before, but it's all good. Not everybody has money, you know. Michael's got his own little financial woes going on right now. Michael's gonna be a daddy, yeah. So he's got to get some shit figured out with certain people, but okay, so Turd. How did we pick Turd as our clan tag? There was a guy that we used to play with. His name was Funk Blue Dude, and he was a very cool guy. He was probably like 29 or something. I think he was like late 20s. He was a real cool dude. Now, he wasn't very good at Call of Duty, but we didn't give a shit because we didn't really care. At the time, we were just like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Just play with us, you know? You can just game with us. I don't really care. So he started playing with us, whatever. We got really good. As a team, we were actually pretty good. For those of you wondering, communication is the key to success in this game. So even if you have bad players, as long as they can speak to you, as long as they know how to use their mics, they will be an asset. Okay? So if y'all are making a team or something, just keep that in mind or whatever. So we would change our clan tag like every like day or so, just to be dumb. Cause there was like 5 of us, but we'd all pick one clan tag to be a part of, and because it was more intimidating when you got in a lobby when there was like a full party of people that have a clan tag. You know that you're probably gonna lose, right? Now, most of the time, people can't really explain, oh, I'm gonna lose because they're really good. No, our KDs weren't like off the charts. It was because we could talk to each other. That's why. So keep that in mind, guys. We could talk to each other. That's why we're so successful at what we do. That's why teams are very good, because they know how to talk. Okay. All right. Okay. That's a fun fact of the day. So Fun Blue Dude. One of those days, we happened to change our clan tag to Turd, and I think he spelled it wrong. He spelled it T-E-R-D when Turd is spelled T-U-R-D, and yes, we know it's spelled wrong. Fuck you if you think we're stupid or something. And oh look, there's my escape route. And so we did Turd, and that got the most response. Like when you get in a lobby with the clan tag Turd, everyone wants to talk about, like, they all think they're so funny making like puns about you're gonna, like, you smell like turd, or you play like shit or something, you know, like, oh, we're so funny, we figured out that turd is shit, oh, funny, and then they get fucked, right, that's what happens, guys, right? Yeah. So we don't lose very often, just putting that out there. So what was I talking about? Turd. So yeah, so we kept that for a while, and it eventually became where we wanted to make a channel, because we wanted to make a channel for a good while, and that ended up being like the clan tag Turd. We would like gamers started wanting to be a turd. They wanted to be with us when we would game. We would dominate the lobby, and they'd be like, "Can I join your clan?" I'm like, and of course I was like, "Join my clan? What are you talking about? Yeah, hell yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit." But eventually, I guess we were a force worth reckoning with. So we became a kind of a powerhouse. Now of course we're not like MLG or anything, because there's like maybe there's 3 of us that actually are good, and the other few people, you know who I'm talking about. Oh no, Jeffrey's pretty good too. There's 4 of us. There's 4 that are good, right? When we actually play together, there's 4 that can get the kills and do the objective at the same time, and there's 2 other support roles that are always open for people who want to just kind of, I don't know, not be killers, people who aren't cut out to like have 2 KDs or whatever. But I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So what the fuck was I saying? So turd. So we ended up keeping it, and then yeah, we met Nikki, which was our first girl gamer. She was cool. She was pretty fun to play with. She doesn't play anymore. She's again, everybody has their own little problems, you know. The world doesn't stop moving because you game, you know. So yeah, she stopped gaming with us for the time being. She might start again on Black Ops 2, but she's a little bit busy right now. She's getting things in order with her life, and then yeah. So Turd became the brand name for us. That was because it got such a reaction. It was like everybody, when you go in a lobby, they're like, "Oh, Turd," and like I mute them as soon as possible, you know, because I don't feel like hearing that shit. I'm just like, all right, well, just prepare to get fucked this next round, or this next game, or whatever, and I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, so Turd became what we are, what this channel is. Hopefully, what you respect, I guess. So I haven't done anything in this video. I could have done way more, but yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the story. That's kind of the origin of how I started gaming, of how Turd was created, and one of the phrases that we actually came up with when we were like making the making the clan was "you just got turdinated," like terminated, but turdinated. And we never really used it all that much, but I thought it was clever because I think I'm the one who came up with it, and of course I think my ideas are the best. So maybe in the future I'll make like a troll-tage of me saying "you just got turdinated" or something. I don't know, but go to the chopper. Is that the right movie? I don't even know. Okay, so this video is coming to an end, guys. I'm ready to wrap this up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was our story, my story. Maybe I can get Robert and Michael to kind of share the story a little bit more, you know, that everybody has their own story. But hopefully this brought you a little bit closer to us as a group. Because honestly, I don't want to just be a channel where we just talk about gameplay, or we just do like montages, or, you know, like, it's not about the clan. It's about like what is a clan? A clan is like a family, you know. A clan is a group of people who band together, you know. It's like brotherhood. So that's what it's about. So I guess it is about the clan, I guess. Okay, take it back, I'm sorry. But yeah, so like hopefully you guys don't just see a gaming channel. You see like what it is to game, what it is to be part of something, you know. I've invested my time into this channel, so have other people, you know. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I didn't expect to be sitting here for however long this is. I feel like it's probably like 45 minutes, but I could be wrong. It might be like 5 minutes long. I don't even know, but I doubt it. But anyway, don't quote me on 45 minutes because I am entirely not sure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, leave a favorite, leave whatever. It is a very long video. I'm gonna have to fucking take 3 hours to render this and another 6 hours to upload it. But that's okay because I love you guys. So for Robert, Michael, everybody, you guys are my brothers, man. Jeffrey, everybody, you know, Isaiah, James, you guys got it, man. We got it. So keep your heads up, guys. We're gonna get through this tough patch. Yeah. I wonder if. Okay, let's look at the sunset. Or bye. Bye, guys. Alright, but yeah, if you like the video, leave a like. Oh. Okay, hang on. Okay, we good? Okay. If you like the video, leave a like. And comment, favorite, subscribe, whatever. But, so, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys got a little bit more Oh, hello, bitch. Hey, bitch. Okay, so, alright, guys. Wrapping this up. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Peace out, guys. San Diego 311 signing out.